Well, the main thing about that record, it was for a Japanese label, and one of the guys who owned the label, but anyway, he was the guitarist, and he had been playing with Sonny Rollins and so on, really good guitarist. But the label, based out of Japan, they had recorded other artists, and they wanted you to do standards, and so that's why most of the songs on the record are standards. And you know, I was playing in Boston some with Alan Dawson over the 5-year period there. So to get to play with him on the record, you know, to record with him was heaven. You know, you just can't imagine what the feeling you have. Like I said, Alan was a real warm person, and we always had a great rapport. And then, you know, you've heard Shawnette, and you've played with him, so you know why he was a choice, you know, also. And so for the most part, they wanted a trio with a guest artist. So the guest artist for me was Steve Nelson. And you can probably see a pattern there. Steve is probably on maybe 6 or 7 of my albums and so on. So every chance I can play with him, I do. But, you know, I forget about that tune. The album starts with, what's the first song? Is that, I used to think she was quiet?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a song dedicated to your mama. Again, because you know how sweet and quiet she can be, and so on. But we had our first argument about something, you know, simple. And you know, even though I was right, I still should have been a little bit more sensitive to how she felt. But okay, I'm just kidding, Kenny, but I'm serious. But anyway, you know, she kind of lit into me a little bit, and then I was realizing, man, this girl, she might be quiet, but she got some fire in her and spunk and so on. So you know, I wrote the tune. This is kind of feel-good song, and it's dedicated to her in so many words. And the song theme for Ernie, after hearing McCord play it, I probably shouldn't have recorded it, but you know, you have McCord's version in your head, and so it was one of those tunes I just always wanted to record. And the tune Night Miss Blues, again, hearing Ahmed Jamal's version, I think it's, I don't know if it's on Live at the Pershing Room, but once you hear it, you can you right away recognize, oh man, he's trying to get an Ahmed vibe on this, and the kind of kind of bassy vibe coming through. But in terms of songs, I should have had the albums here sitting in front of me so I can remember the songs. But I recorded Roberta Flack's song. Well, actually, I think it was what's his name, Ralph McDonald. I think he may have written it, but Roberta Flack made it famous, "Killing Me Softly," and then we did the Stylistics tune, which I think may have been written by Tom Bell and Linda Creed. I think that's her name, and so those songs, just again, I could see myself re-recording those at some point with a band. And then we did an arrangement of the Sweetest Sounds, as you mentioned, the title of the CD. What else is on that record?